let's now turn to the advisory and talk about tips of how to build a business from the ground up. That's some of those key imperatives. So Matt Bourget is the founder of Locale Pizza, and he joins us now. Matt, welcome to AusBiz. Good to have you on the show. Now, let's get your backstory, because you began as an electrician. You're now a owner of a pizza franchise. Tell us your story. Oh, Matt, you might be on mute there. Just maybe check if you can unmute
Sorry,
yourself.
one sec.
Yes, got you.
Should be all right now.
Excellent, yes.
Beautiful. Yeah, sorry. So thanks for having me. So basically my story could be, I don't know, many people say the Australian dream. So first came in Australia 11 years ago with my partner, decided, to change our life. Then came with 500 euros, decided to stay in Australia. So we've started Locale 4.5 years ago with one shop. And just to make it very short, now we've got 7 stores after 4.5 years.
Okay, well, it sounds simple, but how did you actually do that?
So I've got the best team with me. So I've opened the first one 4.5 years ago as a very first starter. Like, okay, let's try something. I want to be my own boss as soon as I got my PR. So as soon as I got my PR, we've opened Locale in Scarborough. And after 2 years, we've decided, because the demand was there, people wanted more of our shops to be around. So we just opened up the second one in Subiaco, and then step by step, we had more offers on the tables to get more venues across Perth, across Western Australia. So now I would say from Joondalup to Busselton, that's what we're covering. And then just I've got the best team with me. So head of ops, head of front of house, they're massive help for me to grow.
Okay, so it sounds as though you have a solid footprint there in the West in Perth. But Matt, as we well know, pizza joints come and go. What is it that you're offering that your customer likes and actually growing your business?
So we are authentic. So what we say we're going to provide, we deliver. So the vibe. So if you walk in any of our shops, you'll feel the vibes of like Italy, very fresh, trendy brand as well. And also the products. So every single pizza that's coming out of our ovens, they're all the same in terms of consistency. Either you go to Busselton, Scarborough, Subiaco, any of our store, you will have the exact same product. So for us, what's very important is just to make sure that we keep the consistency, and also we provide the best product we can with the freshness ingredients. So we are customer focused. So basically, what's very important for us is all the customers have to have the best experience from ordering, even could be online, could be on the phone, could be walk-ins, and having the product in the time manner. So if we say the pizza is going to be ready in 20 minutes, if we serve them in 25 minutes, we failed. So it's very important in terms of in and out for them, and they can plan in advance.
Now, Matt, when anyone's starting a business, quite often the biggest issues to contend with cash flow, or the lack of it, and debt. How have you handled those?
So as we speak, cash flow is not the best things. The reason is we've opened 4 shops in the last 7 months. I think if you trust in your dream and if you trust in your system, you'll make it work. I'm self-funded, so basically I'm 100% owner of Locale without any help of anyone. And basically we've built the first 2 shops they're strong enough to support the other one, even the sales are not as where the other shops are at the moment. It takes a while to get the numbers that you're aiming to get, because obviously when you are getting a new shop in a new location, it takes time. It takes time for people to change their habits. It takes time for people to know you, to trust you, and to change them. They're not going to switch their habits straight away because you just arrived. So if you've got like a first shop, second shop that's strong enough, and you can rely on this shop to support the cost of the other until you reach that level of sales, then I think you'll be all right.
And Matt, how key is personnel, picking the right team to build your business?
What was that? Sorry.
Personnel. your employees. How important is that, particularly at an early stage, to build a business?
This is, I think, the most important turn for your business. If you partner with the best team you can have, you will have the best success and the best results. I'm not saying because one of them is actually in the room somewhere here, but it's actually the truth. It's without them, you cannot do nothing. We've got across all the shop we've got over 75 people working with us. If you don't have the right one and the right managers to manage this whole team of soldiers, you cannot do nothing. So as I say to everyone, and all the person that work with me, they know they are as important as every of our customers, because without them, eLocale would be nothing.
So, Matt, as you spoke of earlier there, you've got that footprint in Perth. You're casting your eyes nationally. You're looking across the Nullarbor with growth potential across Australia. But as a result, you're looking at franchising. Why is that?
Correct. So I own all my stores at the moment, 100%. And what I find out is in terms of human management, it's getting harder because the more you grow, obviously you've got more team, more problems come across. And at the moment, I'm dealing with them all. So having a franchise also is I can be more focused on the brand and the brand strategy. And that's what we're doing at the moment. So we're launching a big campaign this weekend that's going to change the pizza game, how we call that. And then it's very important for me to, the quicker we can get the franchise business model on board, the quicker the brand's going to grow. And obviously, I may have to open more eLocale myself as well as a franchisee.
Is there a danger, though, that you'll lose control of your business? Perhaps you'll dilute that idea that you had to begin with?
There is a risk. We will know not before until we get it sorted. So what's very important is my team. We're going to focus. So basically, the first two franchises we're going to put out there are stores that we own already. So because we have to train ourselves with the franchisee, we have to train our team how to manage a franchisee, like training wise, ingredient wise, because obviously all ingredients that the franchisee will get, they will get them from us. So we'll have a control of the quality and the consistency of the products, and also all the training that the shop owner will get will come straight from us.